don't think anyone's here yet. At least I don't think so. Let's see. Where are my comments? Nope. There we go. There's my comments. Okay, I can actually see now. Yay! I couldn't see for a second. Hello, everyone. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Cass. Hi, Laura. How are you guys? How was your week? Let me know if lighting and sound looks okay. Hi, Tara. Hi, Donna. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kim. We've got a whole bunch of people in here today. I'm excited. Does lighting look okay? How's sound? You went tent camping for 3 days with yourself and 4 kids. Number 1, are you crazy? Number 2, are you drinking right now? Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, good. I hope it's a little more in focus than it was last time. I noticed when I took my phone off of the mount, my lens was smudged, so I think that was part of it. Hi, Amanda. Not yet. I don't blame you. I would, though. A nice glass of wine. Whatever your drink of choice is. I'm having water because I'm boring. Normally I would have a margarita, but I'm not in the mood for one tonight. I don't know why. All right. Well, I will introduce myself as we get people in here. My name is Britt, or Brittany, and I am Britt's Mayonnaise, here, there, and everywhere. I am an ambassador for Lift Your Spirit, and you can use my code BRIT10 at checkout if you're going to shop the collection tomorrow for 10% off. Limoncello and Pepsi. Never in my life would I have thought of that. That sounds delicious. I don't think I've ever had limoncello. Okay. I think we got a good bit of people here. Let me grab my little swatches. And we'll get looking at colors here. Okay. Get them all fanned out there. See if I can hold them in these gloves. So we have here the Autumn Elegance collection. Give you some like up close shots. You see all the colors. The shifts in this glitter are awesome. So I'll go one at a time. So this is satin accents, and it can also be chromed over itself. You'll see there at the tip, it's a very subtle silver chrome, but it is very pretty. In my light, it's showing a little, there you can kind of see how much it flashes there. And then we have Sweaters and Sips, which is like a silver and red flaky with blue, silver, I'm gonna say like a pink, maybe glitters in it. And then we have Latte Mug, which is a beautiful little teal blue. Bougie Fall, which is such a fun glitter. It's like red and gold and blue. Really pretty. Then we have the calming? Yes, that's the word. The Calming Crackle. It's pretty like brick red with gold, very small glitters. Hi, Bree. My chat keep disappearing. Stop it. And if y'all know me, I love love a floral, and this one is called Scenic Route. We'll be playing with this one tonight so I can show you all my tips and tricks for doing florals. I'm so glad you made it, Bree. I know this isn't a swatch video, but I'm glad you're here. This is At the Vineyard, which is another red. I will show you the Calm and Crackle and At the Vineyard together. This one pulls a little more true red. This is like a darker brick red. And then this, of course, has the flakies in it, in case you were curious. This one also pulls maybe a little more brown. This pulls more red, orangey red. And then Glamping, which is really fun. I love the purple like flip in these glitters. And then the last one is Cozy and Chic, which is, it's a gray, but it has like a touch of like lavender to it almost. It's like a chinchilla gray is what it makes me think of. Swing these all back around here. Hi, Christy. So there they are again. What ones are you guys getting? What are you most excited for? I think tonight we are going to play with maybe these three. I'm thinking. It may just end up being these two. But I'm going to pull all three out. I know I definitely want to play with the floral so I can show you guys how I like to do my florals. You think you need them all? I would agree. Although I do really like this combo. This one will be a future combo for sure, but I'm definitely going to work with the floral tonight. So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to pull out Scenic Route and At the Vineyard and the Calming Crackle, or as Cass likes to call it, the Cleaning Crackle. Gotta love autocorrect. She called it the Cleaning Crackle when she was telling us the names of the colors, and we all found that very, very funny. Okay, so I think... what do we want to do? I think I may do the solids first. Let me pull my swatches back out. I'm deciding how I want to do this. I think I may go... I'm terrible with autocorrect too, Cass, so it's not just you. It gets me all the time. I think we may do a little bit of color blocking tonight. I think. I'm going to show you how I can like get double use out of floral too. So you can just use the base color by itself and then have the floral pieces as accents too if you want them. So it's kind of 2-in-1 look for these ones. I think I'm going to go in with the Calm and Crackle first. Or At the Vineyard. Oh, I can't decide. Let's do At the Vineyard first. I'm going to pull my little dishies out. We'll get those in there. Actually, I need to turn my fan down because I can see it's going to blow my little cupcake liners everywhere. So we're going to turn that down real quick before it becomes a mess. It looks like I have a ghost. My liners are just gently moving. It might be spooky season, but we don't need that kind of spooky. No ghosts in this house. Okay, so there is At the Vineyard. And then, see if I can not spill these everywhere and stain my desk. There's the Calming Crackle. And okay, so for Scenic Route, one of the tricks that I like to do, we're going to start right off the bat, with some tricks. I like to, I guess, what would be the correct word? Sieve my, whatever the word, sift, there's the word, sift my florals. So what I like to do is take one of these. This is technically a tea leaf strainer, and it's just this fine mesh, and then a little bowl. And what I will do is, let me get this open. So right now you can see the florals are all mixed up in here. But what I do is I just dump that in here. And I will shake it. And there are all of the little floral pieces. So for my florals, I like to dip into the base first. And then I add the flowers last. So I'm going to put this into this cupcake liner here. Try not to make a mess. All right, so there's all three of the colors together. And let's see, I think I want to do, I'm going to just put the leaves out of the way there for, or not the leaves, the flowers. Okay, so I think I want to do a little bit of color blocking with these colors. And what I like to do, especially because I do press-ons now, I like to take one of these chalk pencils, it's like a little charcoal white, and I will draw out my designs on the press-ons first. So I kind of have a base, and because it's white, once you dip over top of it, you're not going to see it. So like if I wanted to do, I think I want to do a, I think I want this one to be full floral. I think I want to do a split nail here. So I will just take this. Let's see if I can do a straight line tonight. And I will just draw my line down through here. And I kind of map out how I want to do my color blocking. So I think what I'm going to do, do I want to do a French tip? We may do a V. We may do a French tip. We may change this. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, just maybe. And what's great about this is if you mess up, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. It may not be perfect, but you can kind of finesse it a little bit and get the shape that I want. And like on this nail, I can just take some, get my alcohol out, and just let my little line away. And then we start over. So I think I want to do like a little V French on these two nails. Let's see if I can get my points similar. My hands are very shaky today. I think I've had way too much coffee. All right, let's see. Are they similar? Similar enough? Yeah, I think so. I think this one needs to come down just a bit on this side. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I want to do full floral on this one. I think I'm going to do the bottom half of these ones in this lighter color, the Scenic Route. And then I think I'm going to do Calm and Crackle here, and then at the Vineyard on the tips and on the thumb of this one. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what we're going with right now. So we'll do the solid nails first. And I'm going to do the darker color first, especially with color blocking. I like to do the darker color part first and then do the lighter, because if this is still kind of wet and I pour over or dip into one of the darker colors, it's going to stain this color. So I always try to work darkest to lightest. You may also want to activate the lighter color before you go in with your darker color as well. So where's my liquids? All right, let's go in here first. Guys, have any fun plans for this weekend? I think we are going to a friend's house tomorrow to watch football and have like a little cookout. And then my husband is going golfing all day Sunday, so I think I'm gonna go lay by the pool with my family. Got to my grandma's house. My grandma has an above ground pool and we all like to go out and swim. We'll do the Calm and Crackle on this one. I love the fine gold in this. It's such a pretty color. Make sure I'm not missing any comments over here. Okay, cool. So I think, do I want to do the glitter at the tips or not? Now I'm debating my whole life. We may have to do the glitter at the tips. I'm thinking that would look cute. Just a little bit of a glitter tip. Yep. I think that's what we're doing. Okay. So I'm going to just paint along this line. Hopefully I don't have too much on there. There. Had a little bit globbed on there. All right. So there's that. And then before this sets, I like to just kind of refine this line a little bit. Just a smidge. Just to make sure I have less filing to do later. Ooh, it's thundering here. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's thundering. We need a little bit of rain. It's been so hot. I hope it brings a cold front. I'm so sick of all this heat. Sweating. Oh, your power is out. Oh no. How long has it been out? Let's see. Is that even enough for me? You know, they're sisters, not twins, right? We don't need them to be perfectly matchy-matchy. Okay. Can see a little clump there. All right. And where's my little brushy brush? Oh. Hi, Michelle. Hopefully it comes back on soon, Debbie. It's too hot to not have power. Way too hot to not have power. I know you just said something, Laura, but I didn't read it all before it disappeared on my chat. Okay, at the Vineyard. Coat number 2. I think we're only going to do 2 for this one because it's pretty pigmented. I don't think it needs a third. What did you say, Laura? The storm came through here a couple hours ago and it's definitely not as hot now. Good. Good. That's what I want to hear. I need it to cool the hell down. I'm over it. Where are you located, Debbie? Only share if you feel comfortable. I know not everybody is comfortable sharing where they're at. There's 2 on that one. We're only going to need 2 on this one too. And I'm just dusting off camera here. Oh, you're in Georgia, so you're like, it's hot down there. And humid. Oh, Georgia heat is... We used to vacation in Savannah a lot when I was a kid, and man, was it hot. Yep. Way too hot down south to not have power. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm kind of focusing here on this. Being that it's semi-even. Hi, Janet. I think it's semi-even. I'm looking up close. It'll do. It'll do. Woodstock, and you just got thunder and lightning. I'll take thunder and lightning. I love storms, though. I love a good storm. I like to cuddle up with a good book and just listen to it rain. It's very relaxing. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put both of these away before I make an absolute mess, because I'm good for that. I have completely chucked dips clear across the room. Definitely don't want to do that, especially with a red. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Especially with my shaky hands tonight. I'm gonna drop something for sure. I just have a feeling. Storms here in Southwest Florida every late afternoon and evening. I spend so much time resetting clocks. Lol. Yeah, I bet. Florida weather is always crazy. It just seems like it storms every day, like in the evenings. Okay. So I think I am going to, how do I want to do this? I think I may activate these two, and then I'll do Scenic Route first, and then I'll clear coat, and then we'll do, clear acrylic on all of them. Then we'll activate again and start our filing. I think that's what we're going to do. Yes, that's the plan. Let me open up my activator over here. So we're just going to activate the top part here, just to try to keep it from getting any of the lighter color to stick to it. Don't want to stain anything. Okay. Oh, stain my brush. We don't want that. Okay. I'm going to let those two sit while we start on the middle now. So I'm going to do 2 layers of Scenic Route with no florals in it, and then we'll add the flowers on the top afterwards. there's one coat. Such a pretty, like, peachy nude color. There's somebody said Gail. Hi, Gail. Hottest summer in the 40 years we've lived here. Mid-90s to 100 every day. That is crazy. Hi, Janet. Yes. Hi, Brooklyn. Let me pull my swatches back out. I will show them all again while this is sitting. Okay. You want me to name the colors I'm using or the full set, Janet? So there's the full set again. So we have Satin Accents, Sweaters and Sips, Latte Mugs. I love that name, Latte Mugs. Cute. Bougie Fall. Let's see, get a little bit closer. The Calming Crackle. Scenic Route. At the Vineyard. Glamping. I would definitely glamp. I used to do regular camping, but I think I'm too high maintenance now. Cozy and Chic. And I am using At the Vineyard, the solid, and then I'm using the Calming Crackle on the two tips here, and then this one, and then we're using Scenic Route here. Well, here and here too. Isn't it pretty? It's such a good fall collection that's like unique. Like, it's not your typical fall colors. I love that there's like that little bit of silver and that like purpley gray. It's a unique take on like a fall transition. I'm personally excited for you guys to see the next collection that's coming out. So excited. That is one that the colors are completely me. And I cannot wait to get my fingers on them and show you guys. So keep your eyes out for that one too. Not that you need more incentive to buy more, lift your spirit, but you know, that's what we're here for, right? You're welcome, Janet. All right, we're gonna go in here and I'm just going to very delicately go around this little V that we've made. Okay. And then we will dip in. There's one coat. Looks pretty good. When I do tips on stands that seem to shrink, is it my imagination? No, that does happen. Especially with dip powders, they will kind of seize up and pull the tip in because there's no nail here to like reinforce the arch or the C curve. So a lot of times when you do like too many layers of dip, it will kind of pull in, it gets tight. You could either size up your nails and just keep that in mind, or you can kind of just gently go like this and widen the nail. It's usually at the base is where it will shrink. So you can kind of either file the underside or gently just kind of flex the sides before you put them on your nails. Hi, Brandis. I'm glad you're here, babes. At least for the little bit that you can be here. I know there was a question. Give me 1 second. I saw it pop up before Brandis's question, or before Brandis said hi. Hi, Tawny. What'd they say? How can I prevent it? I do 3 layers. Yeah. So very light layers with your base. You don't want to get too thick. And I have seen some, they will file like the underside of the nail a little bit, like under here. Or you can, if you have an e-file, you can kind of file the underside a little bit just to widen the base up. That's usually where it shrinks the most, is through here, because it's more flexible. The tip is usually more sturdy, so it won't shrink up. It's usually this like bottom base part. All right. We're gonna go in with coat number 2 here. And normally when I do color blocking, I don't like to leave this line like unfinished. So we will add some kind of like detail. I'm thinking maybe like a gold gel. I have a glitter gel that I'm thinking about adding, because it kind of, one, cleans that line up and makes it look more finished in my opinion. And 2, it will hide any like, you know, little errors if you want to be real particular about it. Oh no, don't do that, Brittany. Stop it. My little fingers can't get in there the way I want it to. There we go. Okay. And this will be the last dip on this finger. Yeah, I'm thinking to play off the gold and, gotta wipe that off first. The gold in the Calm and Crackle. We may pull in some gold. Some gold glitter liner. I'm thinking. I guess I should move that over here. Okay, there's tip number 2. So there we have that, just as is. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of this in the jar. And then we will work on placing our florals on the middle. I may do a little bit on the other 2 nails too. These florals are definitely bigger. You can see they're definitely a little bit bigger. So they will take up more room on your nail. So keep that in mind. You can also, something that I like to do, yes, they do, using the little tiny gold flakes, like the gold foily flakes. I like to take my florals. Let me see if I can find one. Let me get some tweezers out, because I can't really touch stuff with these gloves on. So like a flower like this, sometimes I will take it and I will cut it in half. So I get like 2 different pieces. Well, if my fan would stop blowing this one off my hand. So you get like a couple different pieces of flowers. I may need to turn my fan off for this. Let me turn my fan off, because it's going to definitely blow these little papery flowers. All right. Hi, Cindy. Yes, I always cut mine smaller, especially big ones like this. Okay, you asked, what is this gadget? So this is technically a tea strainer. So I will sift my floral dips. The base will fall into here, and then you're left with your floral pieces and this little container. So you can kind of hand place them, which is what we're going to do right now. I have a sneaking suspicion that I am getting a cold of some sort, maybe. My nose has been burning all day long. All right, so I'm gonna take my tweezers and pick up some flowers. Let's see, what one do I want? Let's do, actually no. I want this smaller piece here. This one was folded over. So I'm just going to kind of break that. let's see. I want, ow, you're stuck to my glove. Come here, you brat. All these tweezers. Annoying. They're sticking to my gloves. They're sticking to my little gloves. There we go. I wanted to move that one down a little bit, but I couldn't get it to move with my tweezers. What one do I want? Do I want this one? Get off my tweezers, please. They're sticking to these tweezers. They're so light. I think I'm gonna put one right there. Like that. And then we'll let that sit. I think I may do a little bit on one of the nails. I don't think I'm gonna do both. I think I'm only going to do the one. So I will just, first of all, we'll brush that off. And then I think I'm just going to do like one or two right down here at the bottom. I think. Actually, you know what? Where is my, I'm going to take this instead. I'm going to take this and hopefully it will stop sticking. Come on. Oh, you're not going to stick today? Okay, cool. We'll just flip you around now. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm just kind of holding it there so it will stick. I think I might take this little piece here. Florals are definitely more like abstract. You have a little more fun with them. They don't have to be perfect. Let's see. I don't think I want to cut any of these. So I think I may just leave that like that. I'm just kind of holding this here because this is a slower drying base. So I'm just kind of holding this down so it will stick. I'm using low odor dip liquids right now. So they definitely dry much, much slower, which is both a blessing and a curse sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna put these little florals back in here. Come on, get out of there. They're sticking. I see there's some conversation going on. Hold on. I was too focused. Let's see. How can I remove too much clear powder from glitter? You could always sift it. If the glitter is, I would say anything over like a small glitter, it should be fine. If it's a super fine glitter, it probably won't sift unless you had a very, very, very fine little like, why am I blanking on what these are called? Little sifter. This probably would not do a fine glitter. You would need a very, very like mesh, almost mesh. Actually, this might work for you too. I have done this before. I will take one of these little bags that we often get stuff in, and I will put this, like I will cut a piece of it into like a square, and I will put that over something and then sift the glitter through this, because this is so thin, so fine, that usually a finer glitter won't go through it, because it's definitely smaller than like this sifter. See you in a little bit, Brandis. Oh, you tried it, the glitter's too small. Well, dang. I'm not sure. Little dude's popping up over here. Why are you not playing nice? It's because we're on a live. Why you gotta be like this? Stop it. Don't be a jerk. Okay. So, I need my clear. Okay. So, I'm going to dust this off. I'm going to do one layer of clear. And then I will activate and file. We shouldn't have too much filing with these because we did mainly solids, to be honest. Even though this has like a glitter in it, it's still kind of a solid because I'm actually gonna dust that off over here. There's really not much glitter to it. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna make the same mistake I did last time and not dusting the bottom of these off, and then I'm gonna end up getting red in my clear, and I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. I'm gonna do these ones first. Just dusting this off camera, especially the underside so I don't get red in my clear. I'm sorry I'm not as talkative tonight. I'm like very focused. If you have questions, please ask. So now I'm going in with a layer of clear over my little florals here. I actually have a little piece of floral over here that I think I'm going to add to this. And then I'm going to cut the excess off. I just added it on the side there. And I'm going to cut the excess off. It's feeling a little unbalanced to me. That little spot up there was bugging me. So I'm going to add that little piece there. And I might add... nah, we'll leave that. Okay. And then I'm going to coat over top of that too. Where's my... There we go. There. Spacing out the petals a little bit so it takes up more room. Okay, now I'm going to dip this in clear. Thank you. I'm like super focused. When I get super focused, I like stop talking. It's definitely not intentional. See, this lovely little piece keeps popping up, but when we do our activator, I'll do like a little press down, like we would with a chunky glitter, and that will help sit those pieces down too. So I'm just gonna poke them. That one is not wanting to cooperate today. We'll make it work though. Florals are definitely finicky. Like they don't always want to cooperate. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're little jerks. The ones that are like bigger and thicker, they are way more work. Beautiful result, but they do take way more work to get them to like lay flat and be encapsulated all the way and not look funny. Okay. I am dusting these off in my little trash can next to me. Those ones haven't sat long enough yet though. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with some activator that I almost just spilled all over my desk. See, I knew my hands were shaky tonight and I'm gonna end up dropping something or spilling something. I know it. I can feel it. I really need to lay off the coffee. My husband and I got some new coffee from this, I don't know, he listens to some podcast and the guy was raving about this coffee. I think it's called Blackout Coffee. And we ordered a couple flavors from it. We ordered the French toast, the blueberry crumble, and the double dark chocolate, I believe is what it is. We finished like a whole bag of the French toast in a week. And we've opened the other two already. We may have a caffeine problem. We usually drink like a pot in the morning and then sometimes another pot in the afternoon. Just depends. And he and I both drink coffee throughout the day. I'm just letting this soak in a little bit like we would a glitter. And then once it's sat in a little bit, I will press down to try to smooth these out a little bit more. So that looks good. Doesn't look like it's going to stick anymore. Okay. I'm just going to press. Get that to lay nice and flat. And that way, hopefully, we won't cut into the florals when we start filing, which I don't think we're going to have too much filing. Just a little bit of shaping and like a light buff across the top, I think. I may end up having to do 2 coats of clear on this nail though, because this floral, this little piece over here is being a jerk. Oh no, where'd my comments go? Stop it. All right. Let that set. We're both people that can like drink coffee and go right to bed. Activate that one more time. I think I may have to double clear coat this one because it is definitely being, maybe not. That might be all right. Ooh, almost dropped that. I'm trying to be gentle so I don't like smush it around too much because I don't want to completely like move it off the nail or disrupt that clear coat. But that should be good. Okay, so let me tidy my mess up here and we can go in and start filing the shaping. Yeah, that's, my husband's like that too. I used to always make fun of him because he would drink coffee and then like fall asleep. It does the opposite of what it should. So I'm just going to shape around the sides and the tip with this little foam file first. Just to get my shape back. Crisp up my top edge there, and then I will go in with a buffing block to smooth out the top. And I'm going to pay a little extra attention on the sides here where this was joined up, because sometimes you can get like a little disconnected broken line there, or they'll bump out on the side from color blocking. And we'll do this one next. Ooh, I'm off camera. See, these ones laid like really flat. Can you see that? How flat those are? Like, those are so flat. These ones lay really flat. This little jerk, though, is not wanting to lay as flat, but that's okay. We will be a little extra careful when we buff, and then by the time you put your top coat on, usually that will take any of the remaining weirdness out if there's any unevenness. I have also seen people top coat or encapsulate their florals in a clear builder gel. And that can keep you from having to have too much clear coat on top of it, and it seals them in a little bit better. But I would only use that if it's like a really chunky floral. I've done that like 1 or 2 times. If it's like a really thick floral, like if it's almost like a full little flower head. Let's see. Questions. Did you do clear of the flower tips? I did, yes. What brand tips are they? I have flat nails. These are, what is the brand name? Let me see. Alisa? Alsa? A-I-L-L-S-A. I get them on Amazon. They are soft gel tips. I have them linked in my Amazon storefront in case you're interested in which ones I use. I use a couple different sizes and shapes from those ones. They're my favorite nail tip brand that I've been using. Yeah. Let me show you. Yeah. So this is the brand that I use. They're just soft gel tips. They come in these nice little boxes that slide out. I keep these boxes too because they're good to store extra little bits and bobs. Those are my favorite in the almond and coffin shape that I have right now. Okay, where's my buffing block at? All dusty from the last time. You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna do a light buff over the top of these. Shouldn't need too much. Because by the time I do gel top coat, they should be pretty good. All these powders laid really flat, even for doing a color block. Like there's no disconnect there, which is nice. Sometimes you can get like one of the powders may be a little bit thicker than the other, and you can get like a ridge there. Those ones didn't do it this time, so that's nice. Cass's dips are usually super thin and buildable, so they're perfect for things like this. That's really nice and flat. Perfect. I'm going to save my problem child nail for last. You know, it wouldn't be alive if things didn't go the way you wanted them to, which is fine. Because really, that's how most of my manis go anyway, so you're really seeing how I do manis. Okay, I think we'll go with a finer grit first. Bye, Cindy. Enjoy your movie with your hubs. I'll talk to you later. So I'm very gently going over the top of this, so I'm hopefully not cutting into that floral. I'm just getting rid of some of that extra clear. And I'm not going to do too much because I really don't want to cut into that. Now, I should have done 2 layers of clear, but, you know, sometimes we're impatient and don't want to do that. So do as I say, not as I do. Just gently smoothing this out. It's actually not bad. I do want to, where'd my file go? I fix the edges on this because they're little uneven. I'm just gonna fix that. And I'm gonna fix the side there. I'm gonna go in with this just so I can be a little more precise, because I can see a little unevenness here, but that will mostly balance out once. Yeah. So if I go any further, I'm going to start cutting into this floral. So I'm actually going to stop there. And once I put on my top coat and everything, it will even out. At least even out enough to where I'm happy with it for a floral. Sometimes they're finicky. They don't want to play. Okay. Oh, no. I noticed there's a weird bump here. I could see it when I turned the nail. That would have bugged me. Okay. Ooh. Through my brush. I love these little, like, banana files. The soft ones. They're perfect. Yes, please go feed your children, Michelle. Okay. So I'm going to activate one more time. And then we're going to do a little bit of gold detailing on the Frenchies. And I may add a little bit of gold detailing on the other nails too. We'll see. Maybe just some small accents. Not sure yet. Yes, you do, Cass. For sure. I can just see them now. Get them like black and gold. I wonder if you can even get files that are black and gold. That would be really cool. Okay. Clean up my stuff. And I will get out some gold gel paint. Let me get this open, hopefully not get it all over myself. Okay, so this is the gold gel paint I'm going to use. And I'm going to pull out a... What brush do I want to use? I could probably use a smaller one because this is not very detailed work. It is a little bit, but not really. This brush needs clean. Where's my acetone? It's got nail polish on it. Yeah, that would be nice if somebody would tell you their secrets. I don't know where they get stuff like that personalized. There's got to be some kind of beauty distributor that does personalize like files and things like that. Hi, Karen. It'd be cool if there was black and gold files. I'd be all about that. Okay. So I'm going to take this lovely gold. I'm just going to dip in. And we're just going to paint a little V here. Nothing crazy. Just to like finish this out. I think it just makes everything look more cohesive. Hopefully I'm in frame. And then you can crisp up the point with the gel, which is also nice. Hold on. I'm getting close up because I can't see. I'm blind. There we go. Okay. And then you can see gold versus not gold. Just a little something something. Just a little something something. I need to even this line up though. There's a little like patch there that's There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds while we work on the other nail. I have my lamp off camera. Trying to stay in frame and still be able to see. I need to get one of those like little magnifying things. Like they're little magnifying glasses, but they will attach to like a tripod, so you can sit it over top of like where you do your nails and it'll magnify. So if you're doing like really detailed stuff, or you're like me and can't see very well. Okay, so I'm gonna also pop that one in the lamp. That one just came out. And while that's in there, I'm gonna get a drink because I have a tickle in my throat. Okay, much better. Okay, so for anybody who just came in, I am using some of the new colors from the Autumn Elegance collection. This is at the Vineyard. The floral that we used is Scenic Route, and this is just the base for that color. And then this is the Calm and Crackle. So it is a red with like gold shimmery bits in it. And then I'm using this gold, it's just a gel paint, to add a little bit of detail. And I think all I'm going to do on the other nails is I think I'm going to dot some of this gold on there. Just like a little accent. Maybe. I may have gotten too much on my little doodad here. I'm going to take some of that off. I think I got too much that time. And then not enough that time. Okay, so we're just going to do a little, hold on, is that even? I can't tell under the lights. Okay, we're going to just do a little gold detail there. And I'm going to do the same on this one. There's a hair. I don't want that. Get out of here. A little bugger. I think I'm only going to do one dot on this one. You can find gel paints a lot of places. Amazon sells them. You can get them on, different brands sell them. This one is a Madame Glam gel paint. They have quite a few colors of this actually. Okay, so we'll pull this one back out of the lamp. And I'm going to pop this whole set in right now because I've got gold on the other two nails. I'm just going to pop them all in there and let them cook for about 60 seconds while I clean up my brush. I love gel paints too, Laura. I have I love gels in general. I have quite a few. But I like these like super glittery detail ones. They're very nice. But I do love a good gold accent. This one is just gold gel paint. I also have the silver one. I guess I can show that just so you can see what it looks like. It's just a silver glittery one as well. Super pretty. Put that back in my drawer. Get out of here. Paper towel, since you've got gel on you. Never handle gels without gloves on, because you can get a gel allergy and nobody wants that. I definitely have one, which is a bummer. So I always have to wear my little glovey gloves. Okay, So there we are before we've top coated. Cute. And we are going to use the new Lift Your Spirit Dips Gel Top Coat. Super Shine No Wipe, HEMA free and 12 free. They're from Madam Glam. And Sharpies do work too. Yep, I use Sharpies, watercolors. You can really use any craft supply on your nails. You can use acrylic paint on your nails too. So this is the new gel top coat, and it is like I wouldn't say it's a thin consistency, but it's definitely not medium, which is good if you like to do multiple layers of your gel top and not add too much bulk. I prefer a gel like this when I'm using colors like this. I like a chunky, or not chunky, a like super thick top coat when I'm encapsulating glitters because it will fill in all those cracks and crevices. But one like this is perfect for your fine shimmers, your fine glitters, a solid, because it's not going to add too much bulk. So we're going to do, we might do two. I think we may do 2 layers on this. I think. I'm going to add a layer on each nail. I am a gel top coat girly. I am not a dip top coat person. We just do not get along. Can't get it to work for me, so we're going to go in with gel top coat. There's also gel base now for Lift Your Spirit and a matte top coat. All no wipe. Well, the base coat isn't all wipe. I'm trying to think what else. I think there's a nail primer. I think that's what it is. It's either a primer or a remover, or it's both. I can't remember off the top of my head. So if you like either of those, check out the new Lift Your Spirits liquids. Okay, and before these go in the lamp, I'm actually going to flip them upside down. This helps the gel like level out and kind of build a natural apex before I pop these into the lamp. Gel remover. Okay, I thought it was remover, but I couldn't remember. Peel base and remover. That's right. Okay, so these are going to go in the lamp for 60. Okay, so I don't go in with base gel first under the top coat because I do press-ons. My nails don't stay on for very long. I usually put them on, take pictures, and take them off. So my sets, I don't have to worry about my top coat chipping because they just, you know, last as long as pictures. So if you were going to wear these out and about, or you were doing them on your actual nails, I would do gel base and then gel top. That will keep your gel top from cracking or peeling. But for, you know, for time's sake, and because I don't wear my nails out and about, I just go straight in with gel top coat. I actually don't wear my nails out and about. I usually just have plain short little nails when I'm out and about. I used to do them on my actual nails, and I had long nails because I did builder gel and all that fun stuff. But I developed a gel allergy, so now I will get contact dermatitis very easily, and I just don't want to risk it. So I do my press-ons now. It was either that or stop doing nails, and I couldn't give it up, so it was press-ons for me. Yeah, gel top can definitely peel if you don't put gel base down first, especially if you're very hard on your nails. It's very easy for it to start peeling up. Like I said, mine just go on for pictures, and then they go in my little file binders that I keep all my press-on sets in. Yeah, gel is... I have less of a reaction with HEMA-free gels. Oh no, where'd you come from, little fuzzy? I don't want you. I have less of a reaction with HEMA-free gels. But I still have to be very careful of how long I have contact with any kind of gels, especially if they are uncured gels. Once they're cured, I usually don't have too much of a problem if it's HEMA-free. Certain brands will still get me, but that's why I do the press-ons, just to be safe, so I don't end up screwing up my hands. Flip this back upside down. You get contact dermatitis from dip powder around your eyes? What? That's crazy. See, I get dip flu from regular dip liquids. That's why I use low odor liquids. I wonder if maybe it's the liquids and not the powder themselves. I mean, it certainly could be the powders, but okay. Those are going back in for another 60. Hi, Hallie. While those are in the lamp, I will... Perfect timing, Allie. I'm gonna show the new colors again. Come on, fan out here for me. It's hard to hold these with gloves on. Come here, you little bugger. Okay, so there's the collection. The Autumn Elegance collection. It launches at 9 a.m. EST tomorrow. Lift your liftyourspiritdips.com. That was a tongue twister. And you can use my code or any of the other LYS ambassador codes. You can find them on the Facebook page. And what was I going to say? My mind just blanked because I went and read a comment. You can use any of the ambassador codes. You can find them on our Facebook page, or you can use mine, which is Brit10, BRITT 10. So then we have Satin Accents, which is chromable. Sweaters and Sips. This is like a flaky and, well, a foily and a glitter mix. Latte mugs, really pretty teal blue. Teal green. Bougie Fall. The Calm and Crackle, which is one of the colors I use tonight. Scenic Route, which is another one I use tonight. This is our floral. At the Vineyard, which we also used tonight. Glamping. And Cozy and Chic, which I really wish that this would capture this color correctly, because it is quite pretty. Like, it is not quite gray, not quite a purple, like it's in between. So pretty. I had somebody ask, if you haven't used the code yet for a purchase, definitely use Welcome20 to save 20% off. Yes. Also, I was prepared this time. I was bad at it last time, talking about cuticle oils, but I actually pulled out some of my favorite cuticle oils to show you guys, in case you're looking for a new fall cuticle oil. So this one is Baking Season, which is very similar to, it just smells like fresh baked goods, like, it's like you're baking cookies or like some kind of pastry, like pastry dough. That's what it reminds me of. And then there is butterscotch, which speaks for itself. It's pure butterscotch. And these are the 5 milliliter roller balls, in case you were curious. She also does have them in the 5 milliliter dropper bottles. And she has cuticle pens. And she also has, I think these are, I can't remember what size these are, casts. Is this the 10 milliliter roller ball? My label has completely come off on this one. Look how grody it is because I've used it so much. I should have picked a different one. This is Blackberry Bordeaux. This is a great, like, rich, warm, like, sultry berry scent. And then there is By the Fireside, which smells like a campfire. The big one is 10 milliliter. Okay, I thought so. By the Fireside, this smells like a campfire. Like, if you love that smoky, woodsy scent, you'd like this one. But First Coffee is a favorite for me. I love it in all of the versions that you can get it at, in the body butters, the scrubs, all that. It smells like a delicious latte. Yes, if you like wine, Blackberry Bordeaux, for sure. This is caramel corn. So if we're going into spooky season a little bit, caramel corn, it smells like popcorn, sugar, just delicious, like buttery popcorn with a caramel scent. It's delicious. And then last, I love this name, Blueberry Pancakes. It smells like fresh blueberry pancakes. Very, very much on the blueberry side. Like blueberry muffin, blueberry pancake, delicious. So there are some fall scents if you are curious to pick any up while you're on the site. I don't remember what the cost is, but I know Cass also does samples now in case you just want to try one out, see if you like it. So here is our Manny. Let's see, can I get up close here? There's our Manny. We'll do it this way because this is how I would take pictures. So it would be like this. So there's our Manny using the Calm and Crackle, Scenic Route, and At the Vineyard. A little bit of color blocking, a little bit of floral placement, a little bit of gel liner. Thank you, thank you. Yes, the blueberry one it's so like buttery blueberry, like baked goods. Bye, Cass. Yeah, we're wrapping up here anyways. I really don't have anything else now that the mayonnaise completed. If anybody has any questions about the release tomorrow or any other questions about Lift Your Spirit, any recommendations, go ahead and ask that now. But if not, oh, thank you, Karen. I appreciate everyone being here. I know it's a Friday evening, but thank you so much for being here. Don't forget the collection is at 9 a.m. tomorrow, EST. Pick up your favorites. I can't wait to see what everybody gets and see everyone's Manny's. Have a wonderful long holiday weekend. Hopefully it cools off so we can all spend some time outside. Oh, thank you guys. You're so sweet. Yeah, they are. These ones are definitely a little more, they're thinner, which is great. Like this one almost blends into the base, which is awesome. Yay, good. I love a good floral, so if I can sell anybody on a floral, that makes me happy. For sure. All right, guys, have a great evening, and I will see you guys in the Facebook group probably tomorrow morning for the release. Have a great night. Bye, guys.